Welcome back, everybody. Glad you're still hanging out with us. We did have to restart the streaming software after our high home camera froze. The only thing you missed was a pop out by Maury Solom out to the new second baseman, Charlie Shebler. James Lawrence, one up and one down so far, as that pitch is downstairs. Hope you can find your way back after some technical issues. We got it figured out now, but we had to sacrifice the original stream. One from Lawrence downstairs. It's all right, though. It gave me a chance to nibble on a few more pieces of popcorn. It's been sitting here looking at me the whole time. Two 2-1 pitch is inside by Lawrence. So one downside to being the man that has to call all the action is you only get about 90 seconds in between innings to have your snack. Popcorn sticks in the teeth. 3-1. This is foul down the right field line. Well, this broadcast has just had about everything. We had the commissioner here for an inning. Shut down on us. And right now, Pippins lead 8-6. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff. That one's downstairs. Lawrence loses it. We'll see if James is asked to finish this game or if there'll be another arm out of the pen for Yakima Valley. Again, Garrett DeGallier trying to conserve his bullpen for next week's Portland series, which in the grand scheme of things means a lot more than this weekend series. Not that these games aren't meaningful, because that's a big cut by Desbians. They're meaningful because they give players a chance to play and develop and continue to grow in the summer, but ultimately these 3 games this weekend don't count towards the standings. That's a wave and a miss. And so, in a sense, these games are meaningless. But of course, no game is meaningless. Some just have less meaning. 0-2, staying alive. But this is the last set of, if you want to call them that, meaningless games for Yakima Valley. They're playing league games the rest of the way. Oh, 2, that one's down. Now 1-2, like you heard Commissioner Nayer say, there's always one team that's not playing in any given set of series because of that odd number. And they may not be playing league games, but they're playing non-league contests like this one. This one's on the ground over to first. Buckley on to second. Naylor can't come up with it. It was a hot shot throw, as now Porter will throw it into the infield. Desbians didn't quite realize that that ball got away. So it'll be runners at the corners on the air. That brings us back to the top of the order. J.R. Starr represents the go-ahead run for Northwest Star. Third error of the contest for Yakima Valley. First pitch by Lawrence is downstairs. For Yakima Valley, they got their non-league out of the way here early, and their one interleague series, I should say, is over. We played Wenatchee on the opening weekend. The rest of the way, it's all for the South. 1-0 downstairs, 2-0. Pippins will play the Portland Pickles on the road starting on Tuesday, and then come back home for a 3-game set with Walla Walla. They will stay home on the off day Monday and face the Corvallis Knights that Tuesday through Thursday as that pitch is fouled off. And then end the month of June taking on the Bend Elks on the road. That'll be the Pippins' first weekend away series since opening weekend. Two balls and a strike. This is shallow out towards right field. Buckley can't find it. A run is home on the single, and everybody else moves up 90 feet. Castleberry scores. It makes it a one-run contest. Now here's Aaron Henry. Looking way ahead to the month of July, the Pippins will be home against the Marionberries the 1st through the 3rd, with fireworks to follow on the 3rd. And then for the 4th of July, they'll head to Walla Walla for a weekend. First pitch to Aaron Henry is down and away. After that Walla Walla series, the Pippins will continue a road trip and be down in Springfield for a 3-game set. Then they'll return home and face the Bend Elks before the All-Star break up in Bellingham. 1-0's high and away. Senesac trying to calm down his pitcher. After the All-Star break, it'll be Portland here at home, the Marionberries on the road, Corvallis on the road. 2-0 nowhere near. It's 3-0. And then Springfield at home before Cowlitz on the road and Ridgefield to wrap up the season. That was a big look ahead, but when you start getting into it, the days will run by quickly as Coach DeGalley are going to go out and have a chat with James Lawrence. James and Coach DeGalley were telling me about a long conversation they had about baseball and life in general a few nights ago. Really helped James get the confidence to move into that starter role down in Ridgefield, where he played pretty well in the 2 games he was in the lineup. Maybe a joke being cracked out there by head coach DeGalley. Gabe Norbert breaks up the meeting, and Lawrence will face a 3-0 count to Aaron Henry with 2 men on the base paths. Here's the 3-0. It is down and away. So now the bases are loaded. The go-ahead run stands at second. That will force head coach DeGalley out for a mound visit and now a pitching change. Looks like he's going to bring in Seth Mahler to try and get 2 outs here in the 8th. We will go with Mahler and get you his numbers when we come back.
The Coliseum in Rome had their gladiator games, but it can't compete with Legends Casino Hotel's Coliseum of Cash. During our Summer of Games Thursday drawings in June, we're giving away over $77,000 in cash, plus a new Kawasaki side-by-side. Just use your Legends rewards card to earn entries. Who needs Roman chariot races when you can leave them all in the dust in a Kawasaki side-by-side? All hail Legends Casino Hotel in June, and let this Summer of Games begin.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Here is Seth Mahler out of the pen for Yakima Valley. On the season, Seth's been in 4 games, started 1, back up in Wenatchee, 10 2/3 innings, 10 hits, only 5 runs allowed though, 4 of them earned, 4 walks to 8 strikeouts. He does have a save on the season. He will come in here with the bases loaded, all 3 runs responsibility of James Lawrence. First pitch on the ground. This will tie the game. Only 1 run and 1 out now. Buckley almost pulled off the bag by Shebler. And it is 8-all. That does retire the second out. And so Holt Williams, the last man the Pippins hope to face here in the 8th. This one's on the ground over to Naylor. He's going to scoop it and fire onto first to retire the side. Mahler able to limit the damage. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Pippins need a run.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy from our employee owners in store today. 28-ounce Gatorades are 4 for $5. 12-ounce Red Bull drinks are 3 for $8. Get a Heinz picnic pack for $5.99. Best Way's 16-foot pool is just $329.99. And Yakima Bates Rooster Tail 6-pack is just $11.99. Plus save in the bonus zone on Werner Jerky and Dawn Dish Soap. Save store-wide through June 16th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book.
Well, it's 8-all as we head to the bottom of the 8th. It is still Danubilo out there. The Pippins need a run to get back in front. They will send Stevenson, Senesac, and Buckley to try and do so. Stevenson scored a run. He's walked twice. Other than that, he is 0 for 2. Thrilling conclusion upcoming here at the Orchard. Pippins trying to get this one done in regulation. Certainly don't want any extra innings in these non-league contests. Not that extra innings aren't fun, but they're not exactly economical for your arms. A 1 downstairs. Mahler will be back out in the top of the 9th to try and shut the door, hopefully with the Pippins in front. 1-1, that hits Stevenson. Good start. Stevenson able to wear it. So here's Max Senesac. 1 for 3 today. He's walked. The 1 hit came back in the 2nd inning. I think that means he's due, right? Stevenson gets a decent lead over at first. Senesac squares to bunt. This is down. This one's right at the pitcher. Flips on to first. Danubilo retires Senesac. All right, so the go-ahead run is standing at second. Now Ethan Buckley with a chance to make up for an error that allowed the run to score back in the 8th. The run allowed Desbians on. That is the factor right now in the game. That was the 8th run. First pitch is down and away. Stevenson thought about taking off for third. But that will force Holt Williams out to talk with Danubilo. Quick chat out there, probably just saying, hey, it's a tie game. Let's get out of this. Here on a very nice night in Yakima. It's very calm. Slight breeze to keep everybody comfortable. Now it's 1 ball, no strikes. Buckley takes a pitch. Inner third. Struck out on a frustrating outer third pitch back in the 6th. Trying to come up big here for the Pips. Stepping off is Danubilo. No balk is called as both Eddie Kribbe and Garrett DeGallier are pleading for one. Certainly they wanted that one. Free 90 feet is much welcome. 1-1, excuse me, swing by Buckley, charging Castleberry. Double pumps out of the glove. Able to hold the bag as Williams. So now the go-ahead run is 90 feet away, but there are 2 outs. Preston Allen has been on the uptick the last few games. He was 2 for 2 last night, and back against Ridgefield was 2 for 4 with an RBI. First pitch he sees is nowhere near. Now, if there's a man you want up in this situation, it is Preston Allen. All-star last year. Has his ups and downs, but when he's hot, he is clicking on all cylinders. This is a soft ground ball over to first. Williams flips over to Danubilo, and we will go to the 9th inning, tied at 8. Seth Mahler trying to hang a 0 here at the Orchard.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy from our employee owners in store today. 28-ounce Gatorades are 4 for $5. 12-ounce Red Bull drinks are 3 for $8. Get a Heinz picnic pack for $5.99. Best Way's 16-foot pool is just $329.99. And Yakima Bates Rooster Tail 6-pack is just $11.99. Plus save in the bonus zone on Werner Jerky and Dawn Dish Soap. Save store-wide through June 16th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book.
Well, I've got a good contest here on Flag Day, June 14th. It also is the 250th birthday of the U.S. Army. We had a member of the armed forces from the Army throw out the first apple today. Certainly another reminder of our great country as the first pitch from Mahler is fouled off by Trey Williams. This is do or die time from Mahler. He does have a save on his name. He's facing 5, 6, and 7 with a tied scoreboard. Oh, 1. This is chopped foul off of the foot of Williams. Mahler's ahead in the count, 0-2. Williams on the night is 0 for 3. Pippins will try to hang a 0 here and look to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. Staying alive is Williams. Well, you think of what could have been. It was a near balk on the pickoff attempt by Danubilo. That would have put Stevenson at third for Ethan Buckley's ground out. That pitch down and away. When Buckley grounded out, he would have driven in the tying, or the go-ahead run, rather. But it wasn't called by Matt DeGray out in the field. And now 1-2. Fouled again. Head coach Garrett DeGallier working off some anxiousness, I would assume, retrieving the last couple foul balls. You see some managers that are straight-faced. Coach DeGallier is not one of them. Very engaged in what's going on with the game. The entire coaching staff, in fact, very engaged, but Coach DeGallier really wants these guys to succeed. 2-2. This is a wave and a miss. First strikeout for Seth Mahler tonight. There's one down. Makani Geeson is the second man to face Mahler. Seth worked 2 quick outs in the 8th. 1 inherited run did score. This is foul at the plate. Eight runs on 5 hits for Northwest Star. 8 runs on 10 hits for Yakima Valley. Swing and a miss. Geeson well behind in the count. Seth Mahler up on the bump. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Seth Mahler. Quickly, 2 down here in the 9th. Maurice Solom is the last hope here in the 9th for Northwest Star. That is strike 1. Mahler looking to shut the door on the Nighthawks. On the ground out to Naylor. He's up with it. He throws across a 1-2-3 frame in the top of the 9th. Mahler retires all 5 he faces. And the Pippins need 1 run to walk us off. Thrilling conclusion is next here at the Orchard.
I love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, What about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side
I
Pizza.
love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza. Saving relationships since 1996.
Seattle-born stand-up comedian and impressionist Adam Ray, live at Legends Casino, Friday, July 11th. Known best for his Netflix special, Adam Ray is Dr. Phil Unleashed, as well as his popular YouTube channel.
If you don't know what Citizens app is, it's an app you can put on your phone that notifies you of all the danger that's lurking. That sounds like fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people cooking for Cocoa Puffs right outside your door.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Adam Ray, live on July 11th at Legends Casino in Toppenish.
Langan Naylor to lead it off. The top of the order for Yakima Valley, trying to walk it off against the Northwest Star new pitcher, Nolan Donovan, who was the third baseman in last night's contest. First pitch is called a strike. Donovan from Lane Community College gets a foul ball by Langan Naylor. He's been on base 4 times tonight. Pippins need a base runner any way they can get it. 0-2, that one's down. Pippins do not have a walk-off victory yet this year. Most of the games have been decided before the 7th inning. 1-2 wave and a miss. First out here in the 9th. Charlie Shebler is the man strolling to the plate. Shebler, in his previous at-bat, sacrificed over Langan Naylor and Preston Allen to set the table for 2 runs. Needs to start something here with 1 out. Shebler replaces Kyler Bittner, who's a decent bat on his own. 1-1, just a bit outside. Shebler would gladly draw a walk. He took a lot of free passes down in Ridgefield. He had 3 of them on Wednesday, another one on Thursday. That pitch finds the zone. Two balls and 1 strike. Young freshman against experienced, all defensive team winning bat from Akron. 2-1 line drive into right center field. That's the winning run, now on the base pads. Now the Pips just need to work him around. Jake Porter's had a decent night with his new team. 2 walks and a triple. Let's see if Porter can do what Shebler did and just put one in the outfield. First pitch is down and away. Shebler, not necessarily the first candidate to run, but if he does get something that he's able to run on, I would expect him to find a way to second base. Foul ball straight back. It's now 1-1. Shebler is a smart base runner, so most likely won't get himself out. There's a check. Not in time. Porter swinging from the left side. 1-1. That one's just off. It's now 2 balls and a strike. Finley Spicer waits in the on-deck circle. He's been on base twice. In fact, The last time he put a ball in play, it scored 2 runs to give the Pippins an 8-6 lead. 2-1 is nowhere near. If Porter could walk, it would put Shebler in scoring position for Findlay. You can feel the tension building here on a Saturday night. 3-1 pitch misses upstairs. It is ball 4. It is a walk, and 2 are aboard for Finley Spicer. Finley came into today batting .368. He's picked up a hit, and he's reached on an error. There's only 1 down as he takes a first pitch outside. The man from St. Scholastica trying to be the hero in tonight's contest. 1-0 pitch. That one's inside. Waiting on deck is Jaden St. Cyr, who is still looking, he got his first RBI in the 3rd. 2-0 on the ground. This is through the right side. Coming up with it is Geeson, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out. The ball gets to the backstop, but everybody will stay put. Take a breath. It's a single for Spicer, his 2nd of the day. And now the winning run is 90 feet away. Only 1 out. Jaden St. Cyr has some wheels. If he could put something in one of the gaps on the infield. St. Cyr had an RBI single back in the 3rd. He's got 2 hits today. The infield will come in. First pitch. This is a fly ball out towards shallow left. And nobody's going to. No, it is caught. Wow. Who caught it? I don't even know who caught it. Is that the 3rd baseman, Solom? The fact that Northwest Star came up with that is incredible. And no, that was Desbians who made the grab. That's the left fielder. Well, that's a tough 2nd out. Looked like maybe it would be a Bermuda Triangle bloop single. But instead, it's down in the book as an F7. Who caught that? Wow. 3 men converged, and 1 came up with the ball. Here we go. Final out. This one's ripped on the ground. A flip on to 2nd, and we are headed to extra frames. Tied at 8. We go to the 10th here in Yakima.
I love coming in here Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla Orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about Westside Pizza?
I love Westside Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
Westside Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. Westside Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Seattle-born stand-up comedian and impressionist Adam Ray, live at Legends Casino, Friday, July 11th. Known best for his Netflix special, Adam Ray is Dr. Phil Unleashed, as well as his popular YouTube channel.
If you don't know what Citizens app is, it's an app you can put on your phone that notifies you of all the danger that's lurking. that sounds like fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people cooking for Cocoa Puffs right outside your door.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Adam Ray, live on July 11th at Legends Casino in Toppenish.
First pitch upstairs to Branson Castleberry here in the 10th inning. We got free baseball at the Orchard on a Saturday night. A 1-0 on the ground out to Naylor. The sure-handed shortstop fires it over to first. First extra inning affair for Yakima Valley this year. It comes in the non-league season. It is still Seth Mahler out there trying to continue to hang zeros. He's retired all 6 men he's faced now. First pitch swinging and first pitch foul ball by Desbians, who was the one that made the catch back in the bottom of the 9th to get the second out of St. Cyr. The 0-1 is down and away. Well, certainly you hope that this one doesn't go too long for Yakima Valley's sake and for Northwest Star's sake as well. They're very limited in their arms. 1-1 bounces off of Senesac. It's 2-1. Both teams trying to avoid using too many pitchers. Yakima Valley especially. They really didn't want to pitch anybody over a couple of innings besides Getzinger. 2-1, big cut. So now it's 2-2. Mahler has struck out a pair. He will toe the slab now with the 2-2 count and 1 down. That one's just upstairs. Gabe Norbert disagrees with Seth Mahler and Max Senesac, and the count has run full. Mahler ready and the payoff. This is lifted out to center field. St. Cyr will settle under it and make the grab. 2 gone here for the top of the order, and R.J. Starr. The Pippins will have 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of the 10th. We are officially 3 hours into this one as it is 9:40. It's a swing and a miss by Starr. Glad you're staying up with us. We're being treated to a good game here. 0-1, slowly on the ground to Allen. He waits back on it. The throw across is not able to be dug out by Buckley. The runner turns, make a advance to second. Shebler knocks it down, and the go-ahead run is in scoring position. That's not Buckley's natural position, but the throw was just a little bit offline by Preston Allen. We'll see who the error officially goes on. Go-ahead run is standing at second base. Aaron Henry has walked 4 times today. He waves and misses there. They give the error on Allen. 4th error of the night for the Pips. No balls, 1 strike. Foul back. Now Northwest Star down to their final strike here in the 10th. We're all knotted at 8. 8 runs on 5 hits for Northwest Star. 8 runs on 12 hits for Yakima Valley. Mahler is ready. The 0-2. This is lifted deep out to center field. St. Cyr will range back and secure it to retire this side. A 2-out error is stranded at second We go to the bottom of the 10th. Max Sinisak leads us off, trying to walk it off.
The Coliseum in Rome had their gladiator games, but it can't compete with Legends Casino Hotel's Coliseum of Cash. During our Summer of Games Thursday drawings in June, we're giving away over $77,000 in cash, plus a new Kawasaki side-by-side. Just use your Legends rewards card to earn entries. Who needs Roman chariot races when you can leave them all in the dust in a Kawasaki side-by-side? All hail Legends Casino Hotel in June, and let this Summer of Games begin.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Pippins need to get it started here in the bottom of the 10th. They left them loaded in the 9th as they face Donovan, trying to hang a 0. Sinisak on the night. He's walked, he's singled, and he is 1 for 4. He's going to have a big cut at that one. Tried to win it right there. Ethan Buckley waits in the on-deck circle, trying to atone for a couple of errors. 0-2 ripped. This is foul over towards the dugout and into lefties. Folks diving out of the way down there. Let's see if Sinisak can just get on and try and be brought around. Another 0-2, staying alive. Quarter to 10 here in the Pacific time zone. Pippins looking for their first walk-off of the year. Donovan played third base last night. Made an error. Now trying to hang a 0. Sinisak pokes one off the end of the bat out towards shallow right. Is anyone going to get there? Yes, it's the second baseman Castleberry. So now Ethan Buckley strolls to the dish. Buckley on the night is 0 for 4. He is due. Preston Allen is on deck. He'd love to hit with a chance to win the game. First pitch, this is a soft line drive right at Kovac, the shortstop. So now the Pips are down to their final out again. It's Preston Allen. This poor broadcaster is going to run out of room after the Pips batted around earlier in the game, back in the 4th inning. Sent 10 men to the plate. I've only got room for 11 innings in regulation. Foul ball at the plate by Allen. It's 0-1 now, as Allen's going to serve this one into center field. Ranging under it is Starr, and he will make the grab to send us to the 11th. We've got more free baseball here at the Orchard.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy from our employee owners in store today. 28-ounce Gatorades are 4 for $5. 12-ounce Red Bull drinks are 3 for $8. Get a Heinz picnic pack for $5.99. Best Way's 16-foot pool is just $329.99. And Yakima Bates Rooster Tail 6-pack is just $11.99. Plus save in the bonus zone on Werner Jerky and Dawn dish soap. Save store-wide through June 16th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book.
Seth Mahler remains in this game, trying to continue to hang zeros up on the scoreboard. We've officially reached the limit of the electronics out in left center field. It looks like we haven't even played a game yet. Score is 8-8. 12 hits for Yakima Valley, 5 for Northwest Star. So we're in the 11th inning. Mahler faces Luke Kovac first. Throws in a first pitch strike. Pippins need to just keep Northwest Star off the board and let their offense go to work. Top of the order is due next. Big cut at the top of the zone. Kovac tonight had a sac fly back in the first, a double in the fourth. Struck out, walked, and grounded out. Mahler's 0-2. Oh, just outside. I think everybody was waiting for the punch out by Gabe Nobert. It was close. As now the 1-2 comes home. This one's out towards Naylor at short. Plays the hop. Out of the glove quickly, and that is out number 1. Holt Williams is the next man up. Williams walked back in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Pair of ground outs in the 7th and the 8th. First pitch he sees is sent out towards left. Porter barely had to move, and that is out number 2. Last hope here in the 11th for Northwest Stars, Trey Williams. Williams, the first baseman tonight. This one's grounded over to Buckley. Another efficient inning for Seth Mahler. Let's go win a ball game in the bottom of the 11th. This is Pippins Baseball.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy from our employee owners in store today. 28-ounce Gatorades are 4 for $5. 12-ounce Red Bull drinks are 3 for $8. Get a Heinz picnic pack for $5.99. Best Way's 16-foot pool is just $329.99. And Yakima Bates Rooster Tail 6-pack is just $11.99. Plus save in the bonus zone on Werner Jerky and Dawn dish soap. Save store-wide through June 16th with Bi-Mart's latest savings book.
Top of the order is back up for Yakima Valley with a chance to walk this one off. Naylor to lead it off. He struck out in the bottom of the 9th. But then the bases got loaded, but were left stranded. Naylor's going to take ball 1. So not only did the game go extra innings, it's now in its second extra frame. Naylor's going to serve one off the end of his bat out towards second. Castleberry is going to make the grab. Well, let's see if Shepler can get back on the base pads. Charlie had a single back in the ninth, but was left stranded. Would love to see him get into at least second with one out. Some catch play taking place down in the Pips bullpen. Looks to be Austin Murphy getting loose. That pitch is called strike one. Pippins would love to end it here in the 11th. Donovan's 0-1 is sliced foul. Glad I moved my car because I was originally parked over there. They had big garage sales happening over in the parking lot of the fairgrounds today. No balls, 2 strikes. Shepler doesn't bite. Now it's 1-2. Donovan in his third inning misses outside again. Pippins need a base runner any way they can get it. Anybody aboard represents the winning run. A 2-2. Shepler on the ground over to Castleberry. Routine play on to first, and there's 2 outs. Jake Porter, the last hope for Yakima Valley to walk it off in the 11th. Jake had that triple back in the third. Would love to see something hard hit to the outfield here. Maybe he could even sneak one over that right field wall. First pitch popped up back our way. This one's going to land right in front of us and ricochet down into the lower bowl. Strike one. Porter trying to straighten one out now. Nope, fouled it back. That one won't stay near the seats. Now the Pippins are down to their final strike. It's a tie ball game, 8-8. We've been knotted up since the 8th inning. We approach the 10 o'clock hour. And a quick turnaround. Tomorrow's game is at 1:05. 0-2, driven out towards right field. Will anyone get there? No, the ball pops out of Geeson's hands. Porter is rounding second. He will wisely pump the brakes. And now the go-ahead run and the winning run is standing at second base. They do rule that a double. So now Porter has tripled and doubled tonight. Let's see if Finley Spicer can get one to the outfield. He's 2 for 3 today in pinch hit appearance. Number 1 since the injury. Finley trying to get back to where he left off. Fouls one back. Both bat boys can converge on that ball. Oh, 0-1, down and in, but good block by Williams. That keeps Porter out there at second base. A decent following has stuck around to see the ending of this ball game. One high and in. Jaden St. Cyr is in the on-deck circle. Two one. Now it's 3-1. Donovan hasn't really given Spicer anything to hit yet as the Pippins dugout anxiously waits to see what Spicer can do. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a man at second. Spicer sends one foul, and now the count has run full. This next pitch will decide the fate of the game. Will we play on or will we be done? 3 balls and 2 strikes. Spicer sends one down the right field line. You straighten that out, and that would end the game. Porter, after conversing with Eddie Kribbe, now making his way back to second. Donovan versus Spicer. A man at second and 2 down, the payoff pitch. This one's back up the middle, ranging over Castleberry. He falls down, and he puts it in his pocket. Everybody is safe. Spicer's aboard for the 4th time today, and now the table is set for Jaden St. Cyr. They ruled out an infield single for Finley, so he has 3 hits since pinch hitting back in the 6th. St. Cyr flew out on that play that 3 guys were converging on, and ultimately Desbians made the catch. First pitch is down in the dirt. We'll see if Spicer takes off at all for second. You certainly don't want to run yourself into an out. The only run that matters is standing 90 feet away. St. Cyr, a high chop on the infield. It's Solom on to first, safe! Jaden St. Cyr walks us off, and the Pippins win 9-8 in 11 innings. The wheels of Jaden St. Cyr turn just fast enough, and the Pippins win the series against the Nighthawks. Well, it was a longer contest than expected, but Yakima Valley comes out on top, 9-8. Let's look at some numbers in this one, as the Pippins were able to squeak out a 1-run victory. Getzinger started the game, gave up 4 runs through 4 innings. Seth Mahler was amazing, 3 2/3, no runs, 2 strikeouts. He faced 12. And then Jaden St. Cyr ends the day 3 for 6 with 2 RBI, but none more important than the final one that walked us off. Well, that's one way to get a win here in Yakima. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in to this presentation of Yakima Valley Pippins baseball. For all of us associated with the Pippins and the Pippins broadcast, I'm Harmon Johnson signing off for now, staying safe. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you at a special time tomorrow. 1:05 first pitch will be on the air at around 12:45. Happy early Father's Day to those of you celebrating early, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on Sunday. The final score, Pippins 9, Nighthawks 8. This has been Pippins Baseball.